Roscoe Patterson, founder of The Awesomepreneurs and Australia's fastest business grower. And I just want to share with you this second video in a series of 4 about what the beliefs of a marketer are. Now this is belief number 2, so there's 4 main beliefs I'm going to be sharing with you. There are more, but I'm going to get through 4 in this series. So the 4th belief of a marketer is that you as a business owner, the 4th belief. The 2nd belief, the belief I have in myself is that I can get this right from here on out. So the 2nd belief of a marketer is you will always, as a business owner, have something to invite people to next. Now what that means is you must always have something on offer for people to come to next. Like for example, someone comes into your home and you're treating them to a dinner. Now, every time someone I've had at my house for dinner, I don't know what sort of a host you are, but every time I have someone over to my home for dinner, I always make sure I can cater for their needs. Now, basically, you need to think of marketing process as catering for the needs of your clients. So here's how that works. So someone comes into your home, or a customer comes into your business. And when they come into your home, you're like, can I get you a glass of water? Make yourself feel at home. How can I help you? Now, most businesses usually go, here's my flyer, buy my shit, is the first thing we do. Every single time we market to consumer. So what I want you to think of now is in terms of putting content out there. So when it comes to your business, like this video, for example, this video series, are very, very helpful because it's like giving you the 4 foundations of a marketer, and literally these are all the same foundations behind the brilliant minds of, you know, the Bransons, the Buffetts, the Gates, but it's also like even more solidly the mindsets of the, you know, the Dan Kennedys, the Bransons, the Dan Kennedys, the Bransons. Yes, Dan Kennedy and Branson are on the same page. Frank Kern, Brendan Burchard's, you know, the Jeff and Kane's, all of those guys have this understanding and this knowledge right now, and what they understand and what they know is that they always have something to invite people to next. Think about your marketing path as a staircase. Now, let's just change tack for a moment. You've invited a guest over for dinner, and the guest, you're a little bit keen on them, let's say. Maybe this is a date you're holding in your home. Now, the goal of the date, you might be your 3rd or 4th date, I'm not sure where you're at in the progression, but the goal of your date is to get them up the steps, finally, into the abode, let's say. So, what you want to think of is, what are all the little things you need to do in between that are going to get you there? So, if getting a girl or a guy into a little abode is the outcome, or getting someone to purchase from you, you need to, just like if you were dating or something like that, you need to make little emotional deposits along the way, so you're stepping up the staircase to where you want to take them. So think about it like this. If you just walked up to a person in public and you thought they were good looking and you said, hey, will you sleep with me? Then all of a sudden you're going to probably get a slap in the face. But if you made little emotional deposits, invited them to dinner, took them to movies, did this, that, and eventually you're going to get to what your outcome was. So as business owners, this is not dating advice, but as business owners, I'm using it as a metaphor. As business owners, what I'd like you to think of is, what are these little emotional deposits you're making along the way? Now, in marketing, you've always got to have a next step. So in this little staircase, most business owners have like 1 or 2 steps. But the thing is, you need to have multiple steps, guys, to get people to the desired outcome. So if you want your business to grow and your cash flow to increase, then you need to, and I stress the word need, you need to have multiple steps for people to go through. So let me just share this with you, is 80% of business owners will not contact people after the first emotional deposit. They just won't talk to them ever again. So automatically, every step from step 2 upwards, you have the opportunity to talk to, like, most of the marketplace, because all of your competitors are not talking to them anymore. So let's think about it like this. So perhaps, this is just a product path. So let's just use the example of, we have someone, say, in the construction industry. This works in all industries, guys. Let me show you how this maps across, because this is the mindset of a marketer. So step number 1 is, you know, it might be an ebook that says, learn how to avoid the pitfalls of losing your house off the stilts because you're building on the side of a mountain. Now obviously this ebook would be for houses that are on stilts on the side of the mountain. Now that would like appeal to people in that marketplace. So that would be the first step that they might be spoken to. The second thing might be a free complimentary inspection underneath your building to make sure that your stilts are still intact. And then the third thing might be to sell them a maintenance program possibly. And then if you're selling them the maintenance program, that might be, say, like a monthly fee or something so you can increase your income. And then from there, you might have another point, whereas along the maintenance program, you discover a challenge that needs to be fixed, and that's another step. So what I want you to think of is, what are the deposits you can make in between these steps as well? So there was 4 steps I just created. How can you start to add more steps in between? So yeah, we gave you this free thing. Oh, here's another free thing. We'd like to invite you along to this event. We'd like to have you over for dinner. All of those sorts of things. You want to make those little deposits along the way. So belief number 2 out of 4 of a marketer is always have something to invite people to next. If you want to get people to where you want to get them, then you always need to have an invitation. You need to leave a little lasting thought with people as well. You know, the best way to have a friend over again for dinner is to have an amazing evening, and at the end of the evening, is talk about what you're actually going to do next time you catch up. Not to say, hey, we should catch up again, but to actually talk about and make a little game and plan out what you're going to do next. So, of course, I have something to invite you to, and so belief number 2 was clearly always have something to invite people to, and I just want to let you know that I've got a tour coming up, Awesomepreneurs Live. I'm going to be in a city near you, sharing these beliefs of a marketer, and also sharing the foundations and the structure that's going to give you the business that you want. Easily and effortlessly create a 6 to 7 figure business inside the next 6 to 18 months. Absolutely easily, because every business is the business of marketing and selling. And that's what I'm an expert at. I'm an expert at marketing your business and then selling it to others. So what I'm going to show you inside these previews is exactly how to position yourself and then capitalize on it. Because you have a lot more value inside your business, and it's easy to pull out these points, and it's easy to create a path and write the copy and do all the optics. That's my jam. Like, I get that. So I'm going to show you how to package and position yourself in the marketplace like no other. So what you need to do right now, if you want to get one of the free tickets, you need to go to the number 100, so 100 freetickets.viprespond.com. So that's the number 100 freetickets.viprespond.com. So this has been video number 2 in a series of 4. So I really look forward to sharing with you in the next video series. And look, I know this is in the next video, in the very next video, you're going to get something spectacular. It's actually going to be an extra gift from me, but you might have to do a little bit of work for it. So please go ahead, go to 100freetickets.viprespond.com right now, because I'd love to see you at that event. And I'm also looking forward more than ever to see you in the next video, which is belief number 3 of a marketer. Talk to you very soon. This is Roscoe Patterson, and I fucking love you guys.